Hey, what's up guys, it's Fez here, and I am back with another little tutorial. I figured since I just kind of jumped right off the bat with a redstone tutorial for the item elevator, I figured I might as well do a basic redstone tutorial. And here we just have some basic items that trigger with redstone power and some triggering devices of redstone. And so first we have a redstone torch. This is a extremely versatile and useful item. It's used from everything from inverters to repeaters to delays. It's to vertical redstone. It's a great tool. I love it. Buttons. I I buttons. I kind of like them, but I don't really use them as much because I know a lot of people use them for RS NOR latches and stuff, which means a button is essentially um, a toggleable, whatchamacallit, a toggleable device. So that way, let's say this is powered over here. I cannot turn this off with another lever, but if I were to have an RS door latch with buttons, I could. So this would be constantly on until I hit another button to turn it off. So buttons, I will be getting into more of that later, but for now, I'm not going to really cover more into buttons. I'm just going to stick with more with what I know. The next ones are pressure plates. And a few things about each pressure plate. Stone, it will not be triggered by items. I think it is triggered by mobs, but as you can see here, the wooden one is triggered by both mobs and like any mob. And here, let's get us some mushroom and items. So, yep, okay, so they do. So stone ones do go under pressure from normal mobs, be it of all kinds. So, why did I take that away? Okay, anyway. So, next thing. So those are all triggerable devices and some things that are used to demonstrate them. Redstone. This is redstone right here. This little wire. It's essentially electricity, or just a power source of Minecraft. It is extremely useful for doing a number of things if you know how. But it does have a limited reach, and that is to here. And I think it is 15 blocks of reach, which is not bad, but it still can be worked on. So, here, let me grab redstone torch really fast. Oh, hold on. I think I need to redo my controls. There we go. Let's make this C. Alright, there we go. So, what I was talking about as an inverter, this is one method of continuing on the redstone flow is this. So when this is powered, this redstone torch is off. That's what this does. If the block the redstone torch is on is powered, the redstone torch turns off. I'm not sure the reason why for that. That's just the way it's programmed. I understand that that's the way it works in different other like electronical fields. I think not 100% on it. So don't ask me why it is that way. It just is. So next, but as you can see, when I turned it off, there's actually a slight delay for the changing back to powered. But when it does change it back, it repowers it and it brings it out another 15 blocks. But and then all you have to do to bring the power back is, or like bring it back to where normal. So let's say you want your desired target to be out here, you just hit another one right there, and then boom, when that's off, this is off. Happy fun time. Or you could just do something as simple as this. This is a redstone repeater, and it has multiple different toggleable options, and this is just a much more compact version of a 3-block long system. I think if I remember correctly, it went like this. And then here, yeah. Wait, is that how it went? Hold on, I need to move this over because some of the redstone's connecting. I'm not exactly 100% positive. I never really learned the old repeater system. I think it's actually like this. No, that's an AND gate. I'm thinking of something completely wrong here. And then, so that's off. Or I think this is just another, whatchamacallit, another one of those. But see, this one can be a little bit more drawn out. Oh no, wait, no, this is right. This is right because since this power is off right now, this torch is on, which turns this torch off, which then does that. So this is pretty much just a little bit compactor version of what I did when I spaced out the two inverters. So this is pretty much an inverter on an inverter, and you can kind of tell the resemblance between the two. So you got the torch here and you got the torch there. This one doesn't move, but this one can to make a longer delay, I guess. So that's where that like representation comes from. And but anyway, it has multiple different options. So let's say on the first setting, it's almost instantaneous. It's extremely quick, and there's some delay, but alright, here, if you guys can see it, boom. Here, let me get a better view. Or I can just do this. Let's just do this. This is better. I'm an idiot. Sorry, guys. Alright, so a little bit of a delay, not too bad, but the further like the ticks go from each other, the longer the delay, and the more noticeable it becomes. And so these are extremely useful for timing systems and for doing what are called clocks, which is pretty much you just circle redstone around in these. And clocks just used to be so clunky and big and annoying because you could only do it with inverters, and then a normal size clock, it would be something like this, and they'd always burn themselves out. That's what, if redstone torches trigger too fast, they burn themselves out, and then you can't use them again. So this was an old, kind of like an old-timey clock back in Minecraft before. This is a 4 clock, but this was before any of the repeaters, and as you can see, it takes up a lot more room. And then yeah, so you can kind of see it takes up a lot of room. I don't even think it works properly now. So, and then comparing it to this is the new 4 clock. Much more compact, much better timing adjustments. Whoops. You can adjust the timing much better. So, when Notch added these, so many people who went crazy because of their versatility and how awesome they are, just because they are literally awesome. And it just shrinks everything down. If you see the old note blocks, songs, they take up miles and miles and years of space because they had to trigger them like this, and had to repeat the signals and time the signals with these, which just makes them huge and complex and annoying. But instead, you could just make a line of these wherever you need them, control the timing, happy fun time. So here, I'll just give you a basic demonstration of the clock. It's just where the redstone circuitry goes around, and it can be used for things like this. So let's say you want to make an obstacle course, and this was a block you need to jump on. And let's say this is a wall, or no, this is the wall. Sorry. And you need to jump on this block, and there's lava below this, and then you had to, see, I messed up. See, obviously this would be a little bit fast for that, but it is doable. So that's one of the many things this could be used for. And there's different methods for different clocks. I will be getting into those later. Some of them are even more compact than that, or compact in different ways. So I think that's a good basis for Minecraft Redstone. Honestly, just knowing that, you could figure out quite a bit about Redstone if you just played around with it. This is pretty much what I went off of. I did the most advanced tutorial I really did look up was a bud switch, and I will get into that in a later video, because that one's redstone, like learning different redstone techniques isn't complex. It's more of thinking about how you need to use them to actually make use of them. Like, I know plenty of people who know more things like AND gates and RS NOR latches about how to actually make them, but then they have no idea how to actually implement them. And then I just come up with a extremely less compact way that does the same exact thing. So it's really, Redstone is pure creativity. in essence, it's actually like an extremely basic version of programming. Because I mean, if you see people programming computers, obviously those are the programming gods. I mean, if you just have a knack for problem solving, and you just kind of get along well with Redstone, you can kind of align yourself with computers. That's what I've noticed generally with people who do get along with Redstone pretty well. They're kind of on the computer side. So if you find yourself, sorry for the really loud truck. That's a big truck. But anyway, I'm rambling on and making this episode way too long. So I hope you guys are looking forward to the next one. I'm not sure what I will be covering. I think it will be different forms of clocks. And yeah, I hope you're looking forward to the next tutorial. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. See ya, and have a nice day.